welcome to episode 33 of Uncrank'd TV. A lot has happened since the last episode, so let's jump straight into Fun in the Sun 2026. Got a game coming out in July? Join Fun in the Sun 2026, the yearly D.E.V.A.S Spotlight Bundle with a month-long sale. This year's criteria are a little different, new games only. Previous bundles included a mix of new and recent releases, but 2026 is all about fresh drops. Your game should have a release on itch.io. If you're launching on Catalog, Zania will explain how that works. The bundle is being streamlined this year. Trading cards return, plus 2 new items that will be announced soon. Participating devs will receive the Dev Bundle, while the community will be able to choose between Issue 12 alone, Issue 12 and the Fun in the Sun 2026 printed mini-zine, the full merch bundle. The full announcement goes live in June. Zania is working hard to keep prices low for anyone interested in the physical bundles. Game Jams. The Let's Pulp and Chill Game Jam has officially wrapped. Make sure to hashtag support Playdate Devs by checking out and playing the entries. All games will be spotlighted in Issue 11. And speaking of jams, the window to join the Uncrank'd Pre-Summer Game Jam is now open. Themes drop on May 1st at 3 a.m. Eastern, midnight Pacific. You still have over a month to join. Here are this year's prizes. First place, a Playdate and starter kit. Includes a Playdate console, a purple cover, matte screen protector, cleaning cloth, and a few extra goodies from Zania. Second place, a custom LED light featuring an in-game screen, character, or item. Third to fifth place, a copy of Project Coffee Table, Book 1 or 2 with a dust cover. All devs will receive a digital copy of Uncrank'd Lite via itch.io and a digital certificate. Mailing physical certificates has become complicated, so digital is the default, but if you really want a physical version, let Zania know. And with that, I'll pass the mic over to you, Luna.
Thanks, Devin. If you missed it, Issue 1 of the Folio dropped at the start of the month, the hashtag Playdate Prime Focused Digital Zine. Inside, you'll find an interview with Serotin Games, the dev behind Love and Hate, plus a tiny sneak peek of our chat with Silver Medal Games for February's Crank Collective Game of the Month, Mouse Gun. There's also a snippet from the upcoming Crank Collective podcast, launching April 1st at noon Eastern. Yes, right after the weekly quick news update. This is a Substack exclusive podcast. Free subscribers get a 30 to 45 minute highlight reel featuring select questions, the chat with Silver Medal Games, and diving down the rabbit hole. Paid subscribers get the full discussion. And stay tuned, a segment is on the way. I'm excited for this one. Zania also included a mini calendar previewing what's coming in Q2 of 2026. So, if you want to be spotlighted in the Folio Issue 2, now's the time to reach out. Devs, don't forget about hashtag SneakPeekStation, where you can tease your upcoming game. You don't need a firm release date. Even just the month and 2026 works. Devs and community members, there's also hashtag PocketPicks, where you can send in your personal Playdate game recommendations. They'll be printed out in Uncrank'd, and we'd love to hear if you end up playing the community's picks too. March is winding down, and the Discord chats have officially begun. Last weekend, we hung out with Flywheel Games. Thanks so much for joining us. If you want to hear the full chat, become a paid subscriber on the Uncrank'd Substack. Free subs get the highlight reel. Zania posts chat dates on socials and in the Hello Playdate and Playdate Squad Discords. So come hang out, talk to a dev, and have some fun. Uncrank'd Live Beta may have already been out by the time this video airs. We've got some great music lined up, maybe even the first Playdate music video plus a special guest appearance. This showcase is open to artists and devs who want to share their music with the Playdate community. Fingers crossed that this grows into a full live stream later this year. For now, it'll be a once-a-month video. Zania's juggling that, Uncrank'd TV, and the Crank Collective podcast, the zines, Substack. There's never a dull moment, huh? Well, that's all for What's the Scoop. There is so much happening in the Playdate community right now. We'll be right back after we pay some bills.
Hey everyone, Zanya here with the first Uncrank'd Live Beta Q&A video. For the latest updates on this music-focused showcase and its potential switch over into a full YouTube livestream, head over to Uncrank'd PDZine at substack.com. The submission window is now live, making it much easier to send in your tracks and video clips. Here's a question I've gotten recently. My levels and songs aren't that long. Can I add something like the title or menu music at the beginning? Short answer, yes. You can absolutely include your title or music screen music. If your songs are on the shorter side, your segment becomes a dev-focused feature, up to 7 minutes of your game and music. If a track is short, you can loop it twice, then switch to another one. For gameplay footage, keep in mind that music from a different level or a boss might not match the visuals, and it could reveal major spoilers. The goal is to showcase your game and soundtrack, so try to avoid big spoilers when possible, or I can add a spoiler warning if needed. Links to purchase your game on Catalog or itch.io will be included in the video description. If you have a full soundtrack, this still counts as a dev-focused feature. Just pick a few tracks that fit within the 7-minute window. If your gameplay recording already has your music baked in, that's totally fine. If not, you can send clean gameplay footage, and I'll layer your music on top of it. That's all for now. If you have any questions, reach out to me on the Uncrank'd social media accounts, by DM on Discord, or by email.
Welcome back, everyone. It's your girl, D.I.V.A, and we're not doing a conspiracy corner with Devin this episode.
Aww.
Don't worry, Devin. Save it for the next episode. I'm sure you'll find something new to talk about.
You bet I will. I'm excited for this new segment.
Here's the new segment with the Yellow Fellow.
Hi there, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Caleb, and I'm the Yellow Fellow. Have you ever played a game so great on your Playdate that you just wanted someone to talk about it to? That happens to me all the time, and it's kind of the reason I'm here today. Last month, I had the joy of playing an absolute gem called Mouse Gun. It's an addictive, randomly generated running gun with a whole lot to uncover, scaling difficulty, and a leaderboard that kept me coming back to up that high score. Mouse Gun starts with a mouse, named Jonathan, who has a gun. And I guess that part really shouldn't be too surprising to anyone. In the first room, you can safely get a feel for the controls, but the adventure starts when you leave the safety of Jonathan's little abode. It's your job to navigate Jonathan through a laboratory maze filled with lab rats that are bent on keeping you from escaping, and a disturbed scientist who obviously is not living his most fulfilling life outside of work. Along the way, you'll have the opportunity to pick up some Contra-style weapon upgrades and cause some real damage, make friends with an adorable guru, and fight to the death over pieces of cheese. A game over screen will treat you to a readout on some dot matrix printer paper with a satisfying use of the crank and even a little bit of insight from our mad doctor. This game will keep you coming back for more. You can pick up Mouse Gun on the Playdate catalog and check out the discussion with Silver Medal Games on the Uncrank'd Substack. If you're wondering how I'm finding cool games like Mouse Gun, I'll tell ya. The Uncrank'd Collective. It's a place for Playdate enthusiasts to come together and enjoy the community that makes Playdate such a unique experience. It's how I found Mouse Gun and got some great advice when I hit a wall and couldn't get past a level. Every month, our awesome panel of real Playdate game developers and fans chooses a game to play, and we all get cranking. We share our high scores, help each other figure out challenges when someone gets stuck. Me, I'm the one that gets stuck. It's often me. And even have some awesome discussions with our community and game developers. I always tell people that gaming has the power to bring people together, and the Collective does just that. Since there isn't always a game walkthrough for our little yellow console, or even someone in your day-to-day life with the same great taste in video games as you, it also scratches that itch to talk about the games we love, or get tips and tricks in a way that many of us haven't had since we sat on a playground and talked about the ways to catch a Mew or find a warp zone. Best of all, it's free, so head on over to our Discord, join us today. That's all for this episode. Make sure to let us know what you think of this segment in the comments, or let us know what you would like to hear me cover in the future. So if you're wondering where to find the next game to take over your life, or just want some cool people to play and chat with, come visit us on the Uncrank'd Discord. Crank on, friends!
Welcome to the team. It's so great to have you with us, Caleb. If you didn't know, Caleb has been taking gorgeous Playdate photos, including that iconic subway shot, and some of his work will be featured in issue 11. Make sure to give him a follow on Blue Sky. All right, let's jump into this week's Dev Shoutouts. This month, we're shouting out Black Hole Collective. Their game Asabiman is currently in beta. Join the Discord, link on screen and in the description, if you want to try it out. Shout out as well to all the nominees, winners, and community heroes from the 2025 Playdate Community Awards. And to everyone who submitted a game for the Let's Pulp and Chill Jam. If you want to give a dev a shout out, drop it in the comments or tag us on social media. We'll feature it in the next episode.
All right, y'all, it's time for
The wrap-up.
There's a lot happening with the Uncrank'd Collective. If you played Spookyban or Pina Rollada, you could still join the final chats of the month. March 29th is the last Discord chat for March's games. April's game will be announced on April 1st, along with the very first Uncrank'd Collective podcast. The Uncrank'd Spring Sale is winding down. Grab print and digital zines subscriptions at 15% off, digital zines at 10% off, merch at 10 to 15% off, individual zines at 10% off, Uncrank'd Lite zines at 10% off, Project Coffee Table books, and the first Spark hardcover, issues 1 through 3 at 10% off. Send in your music for Uncrank'd Live Beta using the form below. Music and gameplay videos are welcome. And with that, Uncrank'd TV is now accepting trailers. You can submit up to 3-minute trailers for games in progress. Playdate Atelier, welcome. An Uncrank'd 180 interview, Zanya will send you the questions. You can record your answers, or D.E.V.A, D.E.V.A.N, Zanya, or I can read them. Already released a game between 2021 and March 2025? The Throwback segment is for you. Send in your trailer link and we'll feature it. We want to spotlight more hidden gems before the end of the season. Use the link below and we'll make it happen.
Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Uncrank'd on social media. You can support Uncrank'd by buying a coffee and helping keep the zines coming every 4 months, along with Playdate projects like the Uncrank'd Collective, Project Coffee Table, and contests. Follow or subscribe on Substack for weekly quick news updates and monthly subscriber emails with deeper dives into projects and ideas. It's #Playdate Prime, so let's keep supporting Playdate devs with even more projects and events this year. Keep an eye out for submission windows for the 2027 Playdate Community Calendar, the 2026 Playdate Advent Calendar, and Project Coffee Table Volume 2 later this year. If you want to secure your spot early, Zanya's always around. Thanks for watching, y'all. If you have a game, use #Playdate Prime, and Uncrank'd will boost it on socials. This is your girl, D.E.V.A,
Devin,
and Luna P. See you at the end of April. Bye, y'all.